This video tells the story of Mahatma Gandhi, the boy who taught the world to fight with peace. Long before he was a legend, Mohandas was just a boy. Born in Porbandar, India, he was shy, quiet, and even afraid of the dark. His mother taught him that true strength is in controlling yourself. Mohandas grew up and traveled to England to study law. He wore fancy suits, learned to dance, and tried to fit in as an Englishman. Later, he moved to South Africa, where he found that a fancy suit could not protect him from unfair rules. The turning point came when Mohandas was thrown off a first-class train because of his color. Alone and shivering, he decided to fight against injustice with truth and peace. Mohandas discovered a new kind of weapon he called Satyagraha, meaning truth force. For 21 years in South Africa, he led peaceful marches, showing the world that you don't need muscles to be strong. When Mohandas returned to India, millions were suffering under British rule. They called him Bapu, meaning father. He gave up his fancy suit for simple, handmade clothes and promised to help make India free. In 1930, the British ruled that only they could sell salt. Bapu decided it was time to break this unfair law, leading a march that would fight an empire with a pinch of salt. Bapu began the walk with 78 friends, walking 240 miles over 24 days to the sea. More and more people joined the walk to freedom, until the line looked like a white river flowing across the land. When they reached the ocean, Bapu picked up a handful of natural salt from the sand. This act shook the foundations of the British Empire. Over 60,000 people were arrested. But the peaceful protest proved the British could not control the Indian spirit. Freedom took years of patience. Bapu taught people to spin their own cloth and fasted to stop people from fighting. He worked to make sure everyone, Hindus, Muslims, and the poorest, were treated equally. Finally, in 1947, India was free, but the land was divided into India and Pakistan. Bapu was sad about the fighting that broke out and spent his last days praying and trying to heal the hearts of those who were angry. On January 30th, 1948, the great soul left this world. He was hurt by a man who didn't believe in peace. The world cried, "But you cannot kill an idea." Bapu was gone, but his light remained. Be the change you wish to see in the world. To be a hero, you just have to be brave enough to be kind. When you tell the truth or forgive a friend, you are using the same superpower Bapu used.